Rain, rain, go away. Whoops-a-daisy. It got me. Faster. Mrs. Foster presents her. Physician, heal thyself. If you want something done right. Physician, heal thyself. Worse than boarding school suppers. Ammo, if you want it. Who wants to get rich today? Did I pique your interest? This one's tenacious. Oh, it stings! I can't see. That's better. Clean it off me! If you want something done right. Did I pique your interest? That's better.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up.
Mrs. Foster, what else?
They're right behind you. Well, almost. Wave 2.
Blimey. How positively Crippenesque. Well, this has caught my attention.
Hello, sorry about that. V-Star 333. Hello. Awesome. Thank you for coming. And I can't shoot right now. As you can see, I changed the headshot effects. Now it kind of looks like a comic book.
If you want some. Mrs. Foster, you're toxic.
No, I'm not playing Killing Floor, I'm playing Killing Floor 2 today. I just realized that event was on, at the space pirate event. Alert, alert. Class 5 containment breach. Huh. Oh, that volume. Okay. That fan is driving me nuts. That's probably better. Let me turn up this volume on here.
Blood everywhere. Mummy!
Oh no. I'm out of ammo. I got rid of my gun. This is going to be interesting.
Mrs. Foster from range. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Position, heal thyself.
That's it. There's plenty more sets.
What? Mrs. Foster. Oh, what's happening? If you want something done right. Physician, heal thyself. Je suis un empoisonneur. What do you think you look like?
How are you? Anybody else here?
Rain, rain, go away. Looks Looks like markets are about to open. Aperitifs are served. Good night, farewell. This one.
This area remains mostly secure. Is Hans helping you somehow? Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good. Descent will be there soon to alleviate your suffering.
Mrs. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Darth Aster, and that would be the Patriarch as the announcer. We are killing Floor 2 today.
Excuse you. Aperitifs are served. How positively Crippen-esque. And she's back. That one had no chance. Did I pique your interest?
Let me help if I put a clip in.
I'm nearly out. This one's tenacious.
It gun may help you feel safe, but it won't actually save you. You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
Yes, you can interest me in the Genius Bar.
Don't blame it on the pod. It was hard to steal this many. Last call for guns and bullets.
I'm not gonna make it.
Wave 5.
Wave 5, boss round. Just in time for boss round. And apparently, the only thing space priority about this is maybe the board itself. It kind of looks like some kind of high-tech sci-fi ship. Kind of like a combat cruiser of some sort. Because it's got its own firing range and
If you want something done right.
combat training area. And
I can't see. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions.
apparently, the only thing space priority about it is the cosmetics,
I'm poisoned. I got burned.
which I think is kind of a bummer.
Clean it off me.
Is the audio not working? Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
All these screens. Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get the audio working better, sounding better. Is it better? Is it sounding better? Hope it sounded better. Sounds a little less louder. At least on my end. I may not make it through this. And I'm stuck in that corner. No, you're not killing me. Nope.
Come on, Mrs. Foster. If you want something done right. Position, heal thyself. Worse than boarding school suppers. What? If you want something done right. I can't see. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Arnie, I hate to tell you everything molded.
Operating under the misconception that you're supposed to live through this. You're not.
Anyone getting low? Ammo.
Armor will help you keep your insides in. Most people prefer that. Wave 6.
What's up?
Mrs. Foster presents her introduction. Poison ivy. Je suis un empoisonneur. That's better. Nearly got it. Mrs. Foster from range. And she's back. Underground. Mummy loves money. Get ready to yell timber. Right there, siren. Oh, that's nothing. Looks like markets are about to open. Did I think you're in? Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those. That's better. If you want something done right. And she's back. Aperitifs are served. Greg! Sleep tight. Leave it off me! This one's tenacious. Can't see. If you want something done right. And she's back. Jordan! Ah, my dear! Ah!
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up. The fact your survival is an accomplishment is pathetic, like you.
Rain, rain, go away.
Pod closing soon. Hurry up so you can die. You'll throw my results if you die too fast. Buy armor. Wave 7.
Underground it is then. I got grabbed! Faster. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Ah, I can't see. Whoops-a-daisy. Physician, heal thyself. Aperitifs are served. We have ourselves a scrape. Ah! Oh, that stings! Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Get in! Float Zeds nearby. One more hit should do it. Get off me! Did I pique your interest? Come on, Mrs. Foster. If you want something done right. Eulogize that. It's great! Okay. You got schooled! These Zeds are cloaked. Oh, get in! Ah. Ah. There's something cloaked. Ah. Did I pique your interest? Ah. Bye. That's a flashbound! This one's tenacious. Shake it off! And there is the serve. Yep, that's a flash pound. Position, heal thyself.
Spin your dust, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod. That Scrake's chainsaw was out of gas. The next one will kill you.
It's caught my attention.
The Zeds will be there soon to alleviate your suffering. Pod shutting down. Any second now. This little dog has some new tricks for you. Biting, clawing, killing tricks.
Mrs. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. Did I pique your interest? Good night, farewell. This one's tenacious.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
I'm poisoned. Did I pique your interest? Oh, it stings! I'm poisoned! Looks like markets are about to open. And she's back. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, it stings! Eulogize that. I'm poisoned. Position, heal thyself. Just clean it off me. Finish it off. I'm poisoned. This one's tenacious.
I didn't expect you to make it through that wave.
Eyes! My eyes! Underground, overground, wambling free. Did I pique your interest? Clean it off me!
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up. You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted. Do you have a sets that get near.
Cloak sets nearby. It's back. Pleased to make your acquaintance. There it is. Anyone getting low? These sets are close. Going! Cloaked, no. You don't get through. Ammo, if you want it. You don't get through me. Ammo. There's something cloaked. You don't get through me. He said the cloak. Faster. Is it? And she's. Did I pique your interest? Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those.
Area is mostly secure. Not terrible.
That works out great. Alright. Now to get back to the pod.
Anyone getting low?
Here's what I really wanted to show everybody. Everybody. The ion thruster. You might as well call it something totally different. I believe everybody else will probably think of it as a lightsaber. They had to make it look different. Copyright reasons, of course. Had to call it something different. Copyright reasons again. Oh no, not her. Not the matriarch. Any boss but her right now.
You should be just about dead. Have some your hair something. The human boss is highly conducted.
You can see me, but you can't shoot me.
This one's tenacious. Electricity has great potential for serious burns.
I gotta do something about that shield first. Otherwise, she's gonna melt me to a pulp.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. By my calculations,
I like how there's no limit on the range on that thing.
ammo.
Okay, her main shield's gone. Now I can switch.
I'm disinterested in all but science. This is how science really works. Did I speak your interest? Electricity has great potential for serious cause or death.
This is one boss you really don't want to try to melee tank. Because she'll just melt you.
The human boss is highly conducted. And she's back. Perhaps we don't understand.
I'll play ring around the truck.
The human boss is highly underground it is.
Seems to be working.
This is how science really works. If you want something done right. Am I getting warmer? It's not a stretch. Surely I can improvise around this. Did I speak your interest?
Oh, you got tentacles too. Well, aren't you just awesome?
Noise-induced injury can be quite tough. You can't see me, but I see you. Even the best occasionally
Replacing advanced weapon systems is resource intensive.
You want more?
At least I got the right idea. It could cause burn damage. You'd think it'd be a little more precise than that, but
Yes, you can interest me in genius power.
is it counting on my... Yeah, endless mode is counting on my amount of bosses. Okay. I didn't think it would, but it is, so that's 2 bosses down. How many did it say? 8 or 9? 9. So I got like 6 more to go. Yeah, and bosses are chosen completely at random. So I don't know what exactly to get, I'm gonna get, or what I prep for. But apparently I gotta do it on this map, which is the new map. They actually released it with this event. That may have saved me. Because I was cornered hard. Oh man. Burn, baby, burn.
Ready for an encore, I think. Sash.
Well, this has caught my attention.
We have a...
Just hinted at pod. You got lucky. That flush valve must have had some sort of structural deficiency. Lucky you.
Memories of the council estate come flooding back.
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that help you not die.
Yes, can interest me in getting as far.
Oh, we're cooking with gas now. The bait of every berserker everywhere on Killing Floor. The boom round. Boom round. Every upon death, every enemy type explodes. As you can see. Come on. Just don't kill me.
This area remains mostly secure. This haunt's helping you somehow. Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good.
Is the audio on the videos? Who knows? I'll check and test real quick. Yamada. The audio's not on. Hello. I don't think my audio's working. I don't hear myself. But okay. Hello, Lady Miss. Welcome.
Anyone getting
Playing some Killing Floor 2 today. Oh, vicious. Working with the ion thruster. Or should we say, since it's probably, you hear me? All right. Awesome. So the audio is working. I was wondering about that since I did.
You can't get through me. You can't get through me. Find me slack. You can't get through me.
Awesome. Apparently I gotta kill 15 bosses. And let's see what the things are. What I don't have done yet. Full of doubloons, 75,000 dosh through kills, rewards, healing on Desolation, which is the map we're on. 15 bosses on any map or mode. That doesn't seem fair. It should have to be on this map, but okay. So let's get to it.
Feeling a little burnt by me. You can't get through.
And since I'm on endless mode, every 5 rounds is a boss round. We're going into wave 14 as soon as this is over. We get 45 seconds to get to the trader. Don't really need much of anything. I am solid. I can't carry anymore, so I can't upgrade anything. I'm decked right now. I am decked the heck out right now. I'm armored to the max right now. I'm as good as I can get, and boy, this thing is fun. Yeah, this is a fun little game. It's basically, it was originally a mod of Unreal Tournament, the original Killing Floor, and this was actually a Kickstarter game.
You can't get through me.
This was fan made. It is kind of fun if you're like into just wave by wave mayhem. Like a lot of people like me anymore used to buy Call of Duty just for the zombie mode. It's like I don't even play. I only play Call of Duties for the zombies anymore. So it's not even worth wasting my money and time on a. I got force powers, and I just wasted that though.
What are you doing?
I could probably even give you a breakdown on every single character in this, because all the characters have a little backstory from the original Killing Floor. Yes.
Looks like markets are about
Kick their butt. Okay.
this one's tenacious.
It sounds like my bird's trying to say kick their butt. Even the bird's rooting for me.
You can't get through.
Ah. Okay, Mr. Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Monkey Man. Yeah, I'm usually on every day at 2. Nobody hardly seems to come by though. And I play for like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, especially on Bloodborne. If I don't do anything or get anything done, I'll extend the time over an hour. So my Bloodborne videos. Bird is telling me what to do. Yeah. He telling me to kick some butt. Telling me to stick that ion thruster where they can stick it. Oh, 15. Oh boy. I'd rather have the King Flesh Pound on wave 15, tell you the truth. Of all the bosses, this boss is probably the one I'd rather have to deal with. And there he is. Oh yeah, you were in there watching me play Bloodborne, weren't you?
Well, this has caught my attention.
Rocking that Kirk hammer. Trey likes it when I rock that Kirk hammer. He loves that Kirk hammer. I think he's actually calling me the Kirk hammer now.
Red, hot, zed.
Darth Haster, the Kirk hammer. Got a nice ring to it. The trick weapons are kind of cool in Bloodborne.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
The hunter weapons.
Temper.
They all got cool little effects to them and stuff. Wait till we get to the DLC. The DLC weapons are cool as heck. You're gonna enjoy when we get to the DLC. The DLC weapons are neat. Some of the coolest in the game, I think.
This one here's a wee bit next, Mrs. Thompson.
Because that's when you get into the From Software trademark weapons. Did you know that there is a Moonlight Sword and like a version of a Moonlight Sword in almost every From Software game? Ever since King's Field, I think. And I find that really interesting. There's been a representation of the Moonlight Sword in every From Software game. From Kingsfield to all the way up to let's see, I've seen it in Bloodborne. All the way up to Bloodborne so far.
Yes, you can interest me.
Dark Souls 3 even, I think, has a version of the Moonlight Sword. I'm pretty sure. I haven't ran across it yet. but I'm pretty sure Dark Souls 3 has a version as well. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne were released very close together. Two different sections of From Software was actually working on Bloodborne. Bloodborne came out first though, and then Dark Souls 3. But yes, the Moonlight Sword has been in some iteration in every single From Software game from Kingsfield up.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And the DLC in the Old Hunters DLC in Bloodborne is where you'll get to see that. I could probably access it right now if I really wanted to, but I want to kind of take everybody through the main game before I start touching DLC. I really don't want to deal with all of those in that one tight corridor, especially with those guys coming. That's going to be bad. Boy, these riders take a punch. Skrakes do too. I'm just thankful it's not a boomerang. Yes, Kingsfield is originally made by, I don't think they were called From Software back then, but it's the same developers. Yes. I keep talking about that game, and the funny thing about Kingsfield, did you play the US version or the Japanese version? Because the US version of Kingsfield was actually Kingsfield 2. And that's why I had a hard time following it. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because it was like kind of a direct sequel. Kingsfield was a great game. I thought, yes, that is basically the first person version of the Dark Souls formula. Game was a little rough, huh? Yes, that's why it's so similar, because it's the same company. Lady Mist. It is the same company. Your feelings are correct, because it's the same dang company.
Wow, that was weird.
Where was that?
I picked this up and I don't know how, but I picked it up and it fell.
Huh.
Yeah, and it wasn't even there. I looked.
Okay.
And I picked it up and all of a sudden it falls.
That's odd.
It's weird.
Strange things are happening in my house. Yes, it was different. Yeah, it was. And it was rough, wasn't it? Now, what if they updated that now with less clunky controls and Dark Souls 3 controls? That'd probably be a lot better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Remaster Kingsfield. Yes. Remaster Kingsfield. People, I talk about Kingsfield half the time around my regular friends, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" No kidding. The exact phrasing. What the hell or what the F is that? Yeah. They look at, and then they look at me like I'm absolutely boo, doo-doo, like I got rabbits and lobsters crawling out of my ears or something. It's like they've never heard of it before. Yeah, Kingsfield was on, what, PS1, wasn't it, Lady Mist?
I'm in the mood.
At least the US version?
You can't get through me. Red, hot, zero. You can't get through me. Ooh, does that sting? Mrs. Foster presents her introduction.
Brrr.
This one's tenacious. You want more?
Yeah, I remember it being on PlayStation 1.
Aperitif preferred.
But if you were in the US and you played Kingsfield, you weren't playing Kingsfield 1. You were playing Kingsfield 2, unless you got a Japanese import copy of Kingsfield. Because Kingsfield... Yeah, I used to have a bunch of gaming systems, but... You notice it didn't kind of really look like you just kind of was like in the middle of nowhere and you didn't really know what was going on. Yeah, it felt like we were just jumping into the middle of something. I don't know about you.
Rain, go away.
Did Kingsfield make you feel like that? It did for me. But that's the way it was, because our Kingsfield is not the same as Japanese Kingsfield. Our Kingsfield was actually, like I said, Kingsfield 2. I've never played Kings. I guess I did play Kingsfield 2. If you really want to take a look back at it, we did play Kingsfield 2. We didn't play Kingsfield 1. No wonder people in Japan, when I try to talk, it's like talk video games, they look at me like I'm stupid when I mention Kingsfield. They get confused.
Underground it is.
It's probably why. The region coding differences. Yeah, that's why it felt like that, because we were jumping into a whole bigger story that was explained in the first game. Because like I said, we were playing Kingsfield 2 instead of Kingsfield 1. Regional baloney.
There, my pretty bird.
Ouch! God damn it!
Now you can get like... Now you can get games in any language, no matter what. Even I think even Bloodborne has options, language options for Japanese. So if you really want to have the Japanese dialogue and stuff of Bloodborne, If you can translate it, you can.
In a shower of rain.
Last mouth. See it?
I think there's Spanish and English. There are two different English versions. I guess US English and UK English, which is like, believe it or not, is a whole nother language altogether sometimes.
Mrs. Foster presents her introductions.
Yeah, it is. That way, if you like want to check on something that is translated different in another country, you could just reboot it up, switch the language, and get to where you need to, and boom, you got your translation. Raw, raw. Settle down, monkey boy. Yeah, I think this is the only like event time where the Skrakes are actually like gigantic monkeys. It's weird. I don't see how this is actually pirate though. Space pirate anyway. Except for maybe like this whole futuristic looking mess hall that looks totally destroyed.
Someone's walking around with a lot less blood than they need.
Boy, I'm just raking up the money right now. I should probably have this this doubloon one up done by today if I keep it up. It's already been an hour and 9 minutes. You hadn't even really been in here that long, Lady Miss. It's good to see you. It's
Excuse you. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I really enjoyed that celebration.
Mrs. Foster.
Force push.
You don't get through me. Aperitifs are served.
Yeah, I'll probably, if you stick around, I may actually switch to Bloodborne and reboot it.
Anyone getting low?
As soon as I die on this one, I'm probably gonna switch to Bloodborne and go at it again.